to the end. I really need the kingdom. Endure to the end. Lord willing, I can get it. Endure to the end. The Lord know I need him. Endure to the end. The Lord, I wanna see him. Endure to the end. Endure to the end. Yeah, yeah. Endure to the end. Endure to the end. Endure to the end. Endure to the end. We tryna get this win. I do not wanna sin. Saying you not my friend. I'm praying to the Lord. I'm hoping that he hear me. The most I innocent, the only one I'm fearing. King commandments and endure. He knocking, open up that door. Bible what I'm gonna explore. Israel, he gon' restore. That Lord, get him what I'm looking for. Hating what you looking for. You're not gon' read anymore. Endure to the end. I really need the king.
Sean, brother brought that out mightily, right? Con. Right? We out here to rebuke wicked ass Halloween. Right. If we find any man and or woman and or child wearing a costume, being a ghost, being a damn fairy, we're going to shake their hand. Because the Lord is no respecter of persons. Bring out Isaiah 57:3. Bring out Deuteronomy 18:10. As the brother mentioned earlier, this is a terrible, wicked day. Right? Come here. Come to it. All praise the Most High. All right, there we go. Hold on, whoa. You know, you can step over there. Okay. No, wait, on the other side, sister. On the other side. Kind. This is dialogue. What's your name? Brianna. Okay, good name. All praise to the Most High. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever celebrated Halloween? When you were young? But you don't do it anymore. Why not? It feels demonic, right? Woo! Clap it up for this. Clap it up for this sister. Con, right? You said what? It puts you in fear, right? Now, did the Lord give us a spirit of fear? Oh, no, he didn't give us a spirit of fear. Hold what you got. I want you to bring out the book of Ephesians chapter 5, verse 7. You already got the other one? Con, you got it. It does put us in, or not us, but for those who don't know, those who are without the light, it puts them in the spirit of fear. Bring that out where the Lord said he did not give us a spirit of fear. I believe that's 1 Timothy chapter 1, right? Now, we mighty men of the Lord, and the Lord raised mighty daughters as well, right? And we only fear him. But yet, Halloween teaches us to fear everything else. Ooh, spookiness. Be scared. Bring it out, brother. It's the book of 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 7. For God have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. So the Lord gave us a sound mind. Sound meaning clear, right? It's full of wisdom and prudence to discern right from wrong. Clearly we can discern that wicked ass Halloween is a wrong holiday. A lot of people call this day good. It's for the children. It's just candy. It's just one day. It's just one night. No. It's a lot going on in one night. Somebody just got jammed up tonight. Somebody got drugged and roofied. Kids are being kidnapped left and right at night. Because guess what happens at night? Sacrifices. And demons come out at night. You understand? Drop that. Bring out 2 Kings chapter 23 verse 24. Right? Bring out Ephesians chapter 5 verse 7. Now, we're not children of the darkness. We're children of the light. And the light is the commandments. It's the precepts. It's the understanding. It's that way to teach us which way to go. Source 2. And the brother going to bring out a source for you.
It says, yes, there is evidence that Halloween sees higher rates of certain types of crime and safety risks compared to a typical night. It says in Los Angeles, for example, crime rates on Halloween are about 26% higher than on a normal day. Yeah. Many sources show significant spikes in pedestrian fatalities, especially children on Halloween night. Right, and I'm gonna drop down to this right here. Property crimes like burglaries and vandalism seem to rise on or around Halloween. One source says burglaries rise up to 60% on Halloween in some contexts, man.
That's up to 40% more than your average night, right? It's like you're 60. So, what you got? Bring it out, King.
We go Ephesians chapter 5, verse 7. Be not ye therefore partakers with them For ye were sometimes darkness.
We were sometimes in that darkness. I hate to say it, but when we were younger, we dressed up. We asked to go door to door, asking for candy. Some brothers like Twix. Other brothers would bring, I want some dots. I want Butterfingers. Tootsie Rolls. And we stayed up all night eating all that candy. But we don't do that no more. We stay up all night eating the word of the Lord. This fills us up. We need nothing else. Continue.
For ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of the light. For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth, proving what is acceptable unto the Lord.
Brianna, I got a question for you. How do you walk in righteousness?
Stay in my own belief.
What's your own belief? How does your own belief teach you to walk in righteousness?
Dealing with society, family.
Okay.
Going through different spiritual realms.
Different spiritual realms.
Yeah, especially, I don't know. I'm a dreamer. I dream a lot.
You're a dreamer. So what God do you believe in? What's your religious background? Christian. Okay. So as a Christian, you went to church?
Yeah.
Okay. And did they tell you how to walk in God and walk in righteousness?
I was young, but older. I don't go to church now.
Okay. We're going to show you how to walk in righteousness. Bring out Luke chapter 1, verse 6. Luke chapter 1, verse 6. Bring out Genesis 5 and 24.
The book of Luke chapter 1, and let's start at verse 6. And it reads, Luke chapter 1 and verse 6, and they were both righteous before God, walking in all the commandments.
Walking where?
Walking in all the commandments and ordinances of the Lord blameless.
So they were righteous because they walked in the commandments of God. That's what makes a man and or a woman righteous, when we walk in his commandments. Exactly. Now, if we walk in our own way, in our own path, deeming what's right and wrong, we're going to get tripped up a lot. Have you ever trusted your gut? And have you ever failed trusting your gut? You know why? Because our heart is deceitful. Our heart is going to tell us to do this, and then do that, and then go do plan C. But then do plan C and B at the same time. Our heart is going to bring us every which way, and it's going to be as a ship in the sea without any direction. Bring out Jeremiah. Hold that. Bring out Jeremiah 17 and 9. Whoever got it first. Like it. Jeremiah 17 and 4. Right? We want to show and prove to you that our heart is wicked. We need a source. We need teaching. We need understanding. We need that standard. And we get it from the Most High God. Now, contrary to this world, we don't get it from our heart. People say, trust yourself. Trust your gut. Follow your heart. They take the leaf off the tree, throw it in the air, and say, wherever the wind blows, I'll go. Right? So let's bring it out.
This is Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, 9, verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?
See that? The heart is deceitful above all things. Who can really understand our mind? We wake up saying, I want a sandwich. What do I want cereal? You don't even know what you're going to wear today. You in the closet for 30 minutes trying to figure out what shoes you're going to wear, and you end up wearing sandals. So we don't know what's going on. So that's why we need the Most High God. That's why we need our brothers. That's why our wives have sisters. That's why we all need each other. So we need each other to show us the way that is right. This brother may get on me. I may get on this brother, regarding whatever the matter may be. And we do it according to the commandments of God, because that's what we're supposed to walk in. We're not walking in the ways of Halloween. Halloween to tell you, trick or treat. Who am I tricking? Why would I trick somebody? That's weird. That's creepy. Let me trick you real quick. And they get the eggs out the carton and just throw it at the houses. Then get the toilet paper and do the rolls over the trees. And yet I say I'm a man of God, and I'm throwing eggs at my neighbor's house. The Lord said, love your neighbor. How can I love somebody by tricking them? So there's hypocrisy in Halloween. There's wickedness and malice and no love in Halloween. Halloween is a night where your heart can wax cold. Bring it out.
This is Sirach chapter 5, and I'm going to start at verse 2. Follow not thine own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart, and say not, who shall control me for my works? For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride.
See, a lot of men may say that as well. Who want to stop me? I'd like to see you try. That's what a lot of prideful men may say. Bring it out, King.
The book of Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 11. Ye shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie one to another.
And a lot of women about to get tricked tonight. Hey, how you doing? How you doing tonight? They at the bar right now. Right now, somebody's at the bar, and it's an innocent so-called woman getting tricked out by a man, and or a man getting tricked by a woman. How you doing, baby? I like your muscles. What you dressed up as? Oh, that's nice. What is it, 30% off? I like to see it 100% off. Just madness. It's the truth. So if we're going to walk in the righteousness and the commandments of God, what are some commandments? You know any commandments? Okay, do you know who the commandments were given to? Let's dive into it, right? We're going to show you according to the scriptures.
Bring it on.
Oh, man, I got so much on my mind. Deuteronomy 101, Psalms 119 and 147.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on this side Jordan in the wilderness, in a plain over against the Red Sea, between Paran and Tophel, and Laban and Hazeroth and Dezahah.
So everything that follows after this verse is going to pertain unto Israel, right? Deuteronomy, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, all pertains unto Israel. Bring out verse 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 15.
28 and 15, Salah.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, and let's start at verse 15.
Now, before I jump the gun, bring this out.
119, 147.
147.
This song,
147 and 19. Gone. Psalm chapter 147. Oh man, this whole chapter is good. We're gonna get to the point. We're gonna get to the cream of the crop. Verse 19.
this Psalms 147 and verse 19. He sheweth his word unto Jacob.
Unto who?
Unto Jacob.
Jacob is Israel. So he sheweth his word unto Jacob. Continue.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
So nobody understands the commandments but the Israelites. Do you think America understands the commandments of God? No. If they did, they wouldn't be holding back SNAP benefits. If they did, they wouldn't be murdering people. If they did, they wouldn't be making us work on the Sabbath. So nobody can truly understand and fathom God's commandments except the Israelites. Right? Who are the Israelites? Who are the Israelites?
Who are they?
Because to them was given the commandments of God. Let's find out who the Israelites are. Let's go to Deuteronomy 20 and 15.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15.
Right? So again, this is Moses speaking to the Israelites. Now what Moses is about to read is a prophecy. A prophecy is something where a man and or woman may prophesy something that's going to happen and be fulfilled in the future. Continue.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass,
It will happen. This is a prophecy.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I commanded this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
All these what?
All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Anna, is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? A bad thing. A curse is when you want somebody to just fall through hell. You want them to have a terrible day. Tonight is the night of all nights where men and women are throwing up curses. That's what Halloween teaches. So the next time you hear somebody say, I'm just doing it for the babies. You want your babies to participate in a day where witches are throwing up curses? Oh, no, it's just the babies, just the babies. Just the babies, just a little piece of candy. Guess what they do to that candy? They put a lot of wickedness in that candy. They put nails, razor blades. I'm going to tell you what else they put. They're going to ban. If I say it on camera, they're going to ban it. Right? They're going to take down the video if I say what I want to say. Right? But I'm sure you can paint the picture and use your imagination. So let's bring it out. Let's jump to verse. Let's continue.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city,
This is a curse that's going to happen to the Israelites, to where they're going to be cursed in the city, meaning afflicted. They're going to have bad days. A proverbial cloud over your head, hanging over you all day. As the brother mentioned, divine evil. So you have to ask yourself, what nation or what ethnicity was cursed in the fields? Who's known for being afflicted, perhaps whipped, and just being real low in the fields? Modern people, demonic people. Well, let me clarify, right? What nation or race was afflicted in the field? They were afflicted in the field where the damage happened upon them in the fields. The blacks, so-called blacks, right? What happened to us in the fields? Like what? A lot of bad things, right? We saw Django. We saw 12 Years a Slave, right? I'm sorry?
I said beating, thrown around.
Beaten, thrown around. 16-hour shifts, hot box. They places in the hot box. And now people today saying, hot box. Yeah, what they feed us? You think they fed us apple pies and hot dogs with a slushy and hoagies? Did the so-called white man feed us hoagies during slavery? Or did they feed us snails and abominable creatures such as the pig and hot slob? Look what they did to our back. They got real creative. Yeah, he's famous for that. Look what we were doing in the fields. Our fingers was bleeding non-stop. No Band-Aids, no alcohol, no remedy, no doctor, no physician to heal us. So this is what you consider being afflicted and cursed in the field.
Bring it out.
This paints the picture. This is the perfect illustration to show you what nation was afflicted and was beaten and trodden down. So it doesn't only apply to the field, but that's the city as well.
Right.
What people are shot down by their own people in the so-called white man? Is it not the so-called blacks? Don't we shoot each other in the cities? Don't the white man shoot us in the cities? Do I need to bring out a long list of names of the so-called white man that gunned us down? No, because we know already. So that curse, who would it apply to? Would it apply to the so-called white man? Would it apply to the Asian man? The Arabic man? East Indian man? The Egyptian man? It's going to apply to the so-called black man. Does this make sense so far, sister? Let's read you one more curse. If that wasn't enough, I want to show you one more. Bring out verse 54.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, start at verse 54, and it reads, "So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother."
This man may be your brother, he may be your uncle, your father, or perhaps your best friend. This man that may seem very kind, charitable, loving towards you, he's going to have an evil eye. An evil eye is another way of saying ill intentions. He's going to have bad ways for you, a snare, traps for you. He's going to trick you on this so-called holiday. That's what an evil eye is. That's a curse that happens to our people, right? That's what you may consider, it actually is black on black crime. Go ahead.
"And towards the wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall lead."
Domestic violence as well as him leaving his children. What people are known for leaving their children? So-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. Is the white man known for leaving his children? Nah. No, not at all. You know why? Because even on the movies and the big screen, you see Pa throwing a baseball with his son Jack. And he teaches him how to drive. He's there his entire life. I've never seen an Arabic man without a father. I've never seen an East Indian man without a mother and a father. I'll be damned. I'll be dreaming that day. I've never seen him in an orphanage. You don't? No, you don't. So what does that tell us? That this curse applies to us. This affliction is assigned to a certain people. That'll be who? You understand? Or clap it up for the sister, right? Now, a lot of our people, they find this hard to be understood, but it's made plainer to you, right? So I want to show you one more, because before we dive into it, let's jump to verse 68. I have a follow-up question. What people is he speaking to? Okay, we can say blacks, right? But at the same time, we really can't, because black is the color of my sleeve. Now, if you look at my color of my sleeve and in my hand, 2 different shades, 2 different colors, 2 different ballparks. One's brown, one's black. So we're all different shades of brown, right? While this, my sleeve, is black. So we can no longer call or identify ourselves as a color out of a crayon box. Doesn't the so-called Arabic man look dark as us? What about that? The East Indian man, don't they look just as dark as us? And yet they do not call themselves black. They don't identify as such. So although we may have different colors and similar colors, we're not that color by ethnicity, right? There's no land map, there's no money, there's no, nobody's black. Unless you're a silhouette or a shadow, right? So he's speaking to the Israelites. And if that happened to our forefathers and we came from our forefathers, what would that make us? Who would we be? What would our identity be? What's our nationality? He said, I'm speaking to the Israelites and they're going to be afflicted in the city. The Israelites will be afflicted in the city. What would that make you? That'll make you an Israelite, right? Your forefathers went through this, right? They continued to procreate. They had children and descendants, and you came from them. If they're Israelites, what would that make you? An Israelite. Right. If Christ is an Israelite, what would that make you? An Israelite. So you're an Israelite. One more verse. I'm going to close with this, verse 68.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Slavery again, because that's what Egypt means. Caught between a rock and a hard place. Double straights. Mitzrayim. All right, that's what Egypt means. The Lord said you should go into Egypt again. We're going to dive into it. You can continue.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
How did our forefathers get here to Plymouth Rock? By ships, right? That has the name Santa Maria, right? What was another name?
Abigail.
The Abigail. The Mary Jesus.
White Jesus.
Right? These are the names of the ships, right? That brought us here to America from the west coast of Africa.
Also one called Jesus of Lubeck.
Jesus of who?
Jesus of Lubeck.
Wow. Go ahead.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
No man will redeem you. No man is going to say you're no longer a black woman. No man's going to say you're free to go in America. No man's going to say no more taxes for Brianna. That's not going to happen. No mortal man can do that. Although we may have had these historical figures such as Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, we have these men such as Al Sharpton, and when have they ever freed us? What is he doing to help benefit the so-called black man? He's just a creep that takes weird pictures in the mirror. Doing this in the mirror with no muscle mass, like a chicken. Our people failed us. Our so-called leaders failed us. They're not our leaders. I'd be damned if I call Al Sharpton my leader and I got a fat head of him in my wall.
See that? You right?
Oh, what are we going to do, Al Sharpton? What are we going to do? Teach me. So this verse, it applies to somebody. It applies to a group of people. That people will be the so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Americans. Take a quick pick. All right, take a quick pick. We won't charge you. We're not the so-called white man. We're not going to tax you on pictures. All right? They'll tax you. All right? They tax you on that Bucharest. They tax you on all your clothes. They tax the hell out of you on your phone. They tax you on breathing. So what's your nationality, Brianna? According to the biblical verses that were brought out, what would your nationality be? If it's not, I mean, is it this color? Are you black? You brown? Who is Moses speaking to? He said it in Deuteronomy 1:1. Every book is written to an audience. Right? It has a specific demographic. He's speaking to a certain demographic. And it doesn't say black and nigga and city girl and brown girl and on 7 Mile, right? They don't say east side chick. And the Lord says something. Let's see what the Lord says in Deuteronomy 1:1.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Black one.
All Israel. Nigga one. All Israel. City girl. All Israel.
He's speaking to all Israel.
Right.
Everything that follows afterwards still pertains to the Israelites. So what would that make you? You'll be Israelites. We read Deuteronomy 28 and 28. We read Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Right? That fits you and our people. Making us what? Israelites. Christ saw a man and identified him by his ethnicity. He said, behold, there's an Israelite indeed. In John 1 and 47. So the next time somebody tell you, well, color don't matter. And it doesn't, we're all the human race. We all bleed red. Well, Christ, he identified man by his race. Is Christ racist now? No. I'm not racist for calling you an Israelite. Because that's your God-given nationality.
That's right.
You know what the white man said your God-given nationality is? Black. And African American. And what's your last name if you don't mind me asking? Probably a white person's last name. Jefferson, Johnson, Smith, Williams, Jackson, and Goodson, you know, Cole. Mine is Cole. Right? My so-called last name is Cole. My forefathers didn't wake up and say, I want to be Cole. No, they got that from the so-called white man. Right? So we're everything the so-called white man gave us, we're throwing it in the trash. We're spitting on it. We're stepping on it. We're burying it. Right? What'd you say? Waste management. Going to the gutter.
And even when you look into the history of the slaves, they all had Yah in their name. A lot of them had Yah or my Yah. Even look at Aaliyah. Aaliyah is really, Elijah, right? Meaning my God, which is Elijah in English. So all these things are really Hebrew words.
That's right. So, I brought out that verse, but my brother, he's going to bring out another verse for you, right? So just bear with us. He's going to break that down. He's going to dive into it, all right? I know it's going to just bear. All right, one more, okay? Just one more. All right, well, I just got one.